Hi guys, so before we start, I just want to say that I'm sorry for not uploading in a long time. I've just been busy with school and also kind of busy with ASA, but I've been thinking that ASA's kind of taking over my channel at this point, which is causing me to not upload. But I'm still gonna upload ASA episodes every Friday for you. But now we get into the video. Now, if you haven't already, if you have seen the season 6 finale for App Squad Adventures, which most likely you probably haven't because a lot of people who subscribe to me and my viewers aren't subscribed to the Appleton channel, then you may have seen this. So the episode starts with Abby, Charlie, Tommy, and Hero on a table. And so then they start talking about how Abby gets her new powers back. Then they realize that the stove is on fire for absolutely no reason at all. And then Abby just puts out the fire, and then they go to school. Then what happens next, when they get to school, at the cafeteria, they start eating their lunch until they realize that the floor of the cafeteria is starting to fall apart. It starts collapsing and it makes a hole in the ground into a very, very far fall. And then the walls of the school start collapsing and breaking, and it just crumbles all together. Then Abby runs out, scared, wondering what happened. Then she sees that all of the town's buildings are actually destroyed because of actually two people that you may not expect. And so far, we barely know anything about them in the series so far. But you will learn more about them in Season 7, which is coming soon. But anyway, what happens is that Abby's scared, running out of the... trying to find a safe place to hide during all of this. But then before she can, everything just gets deleted. And then Abby falls into a dark void endlessly. Yeah, so I'm actually confused about this too. But thanks to one of my friends who actually works on the show and is also a cast member, Charlie YT.
Yeah guys, I'm in this video, and I'm super excited to talk about the lore of Asa and about the parents, so let's get into it. So, it begins where a character named Charlie is in the cliffs of Nevada, and yeah, like in a weird place in Nevada, and there's cliffs, and it's nighttime, and it's a really hot desert. It's near Death Valley. It's like in southern Nevada where Las Vegas is. But anyways, then Charlie, there's like a sand monster that gets Charlie's parents. Not accidentally. Then the monster drops Charlie's mom and dad off to the cliff, and then they disappear. But then a weird aura comes from the sky, and then Tommy falls in the stroller because Charlie was in the stroller watching it. Tommy falls in the stroller because, Charlie's is actually the oldest character. Tommy's the second. Charlie's in the stroller, and then Tommy falls in. And so then they have to live in the streets of Hollywood, and around not the forest, like in the field of Hollywood. And then soon they move to Los Angeles, which it was a bad idea for them. And then they had to move back to Hollywood. And then they were adopted. They were not adopted. They were found in Hollywood on the streets, not the streets, like wherever in Hollywood. Yeah, the streets of Hollywood. And then a mom, just a mom, took care of them. And then the mom actually like gave birth to Abby. And later on, the mom disappeared for some reason. I know the reason, it's just, I'm not telling you, but so for some reason, and then it's just Tommy and Abby, and so then Abby actually has a long lost brother, which was Nathan. Nathan lives there, and then until he moved, and then later on he moves out, and then they are adopted. Abby is very little and clicks on something, and they're adopted once again. Then the mom and dad that adopted, the dad the 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 dad disappeared for some reason, and so did the mom. Just when Michael was born, and yeah.
And thank you all for watching the video on how I explained the season 6 finale of Asgard Adventures. Now, if you haven't already, go subscribe to the Abington channel, which I'll leave it in the description below and in the pinned comment. Also, go subscribe to Charlie YC, and I'll leave his channel in the description and the pinned comment. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.